Hey, so I'm back with a new video. I've got an update of stuff. I've got movies to show you. I've got a couple of pop figures, and just yeah, decided to do an update on my collection. I spent the day with my brother today, since he's on spring break and I was off work. We decided to just I spent the night with him last night, so we went out to a bunch of different places today. And the first place we hit up was a closing down Toys R Us, because in case you're living under a rock, Toys R Us is closing. It's very sad. I never went there that much because I was never a big toy guy. I was more, book and movie guy when I was a kid. I still am. But they had some interesting stuff. Not as much stuff on sale now as I thought they would. Everything is mostly. A sign says mostly. A sign says up to 30% off. Most of the stuff there is between 5 and 10% off. So, and the movies aren't on sale at all. Those are like one of the few exceptions. But I did get two pop figures because the pop figures are on sale for 10% off right now. I might go back, see what else they have, but I'll show you the two that I did get. So the first one I got, this is a Disney pop figure, and this was at $8.99, I think, after the 10% off, and that is Kronk. This, of course, being Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove. I love The Emperor's New Groove. It's one of the best of the modern Disney animated movies. I really love this one a lot. But yeah, and Kronk is my favorite character in the movie. He's so funny. And on the back it shows that there's a Kuzco, Pacha, Kronk, and a Gizmo. So yeah, I just thought this one looked cool, and decided to add to the ever not that big a growing pop figure collection I have, but a decent sized collection. And then the next one I have, this one I was really excited about when I saw it. This is actually only at Toys R Us once. This is a Toys R Us exclusive. This is James Bond from Dr. No, so it's Sean Connery. Oh boy. Where has this pop figure been all my life? I'm a massive James Bond fan. I have all the original Ian Fleming novels. I have all the movies up to, I think, The World Is Not Enough on VHS. And I also have, if I can get it quick. Oh, it's right here. I have the complete, as of 2018, James Bond collection Blu-ray set. This comes with all 24 films up to Spectre. I did buy Spectre when it came out and added it to this set. And I'm really excited about the new one they're doing. I think it comes out next year. Danny Boyle's directing it. A great choice in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, so I thought this looked really cool. And also on the back, you have other ones in the set. You have James Bond from Goldfinger, Golden Girl, which is Joe Masterson, covered in gold paint, Odd Job from Goldfinger, Blofeld from You Only Live Twice, James Bond, Roger Moore from The Spy Who Loved Me, and Jaws from The Spy Who Loved Me, and Moonraker. But yeah, I was real excited when I saw this. I can't wait to add this to the collection. So that was everything I got at Toys R Us, but me and my brother also went to Goodwill and a pawn shop, and I got a pretty decent amount of stuff at Goodwill. Each DVD I got was $2.19, which is not a bad price. And this is in no particular order, so here we go. The first DVD I got is the special edition of The Bodyguard. I actually like this movie. I actually do. I know some people don't really care that much for it, but I personally really enjoy it. I like Kevin Costner. I like Whitney Houston. Rest in peace. Trying to see what makes this a special edition, because I'm always intrigued, because sometimes when you see special edition there's nothing that special about them. But let's see, this one's got a new making of documentary and a music video for I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. And then one thing that I thought he had something to do with this movie, but I didn't know exactly what it was. I figured that because I read some stuff about it years ago, that Lawrence Kasdan, who co-wrote The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Indiana Jones movies, and also did like The Big Chill. He co-wrote The Force Awakens also. I thought that he either directed this movie or he wrote it, and I looked it up. He wrote it, so just an interesting trivia fact, I guess. And he also produced it. But yeah, good movie. I enjoy it. And let me see. Okay, there's this one. Next, we have the 25th anniversary edition of Tootsie. This is the Dustin Hoffman movie. I've been wanting to see this movie for a long time. I've heard it's absolutely hilarious. And it's got a great cast. Dustin Hoffman, Jessica Lange, Terry Garr, Dabney Coleman, Bill Murray, Charles Durning, or as I call him, Doc Hopper. If you've seen the Muppet movie, you know what I'm talking about. But, so yeah. I just think it looks good. Not too many special features. It has a documentary, A Better Man, The Making of Tootsie, original screen test footage, and some deleted scenes. So, I guess it's good to be expected. Sorry, that's my smoke detector. It's been going off ever since I got home. Let's see. There's that one. What was the other? Okay. And the next one I got, and this is the Collector's Series widescreen edition of the Miramax movie Shakespeare in Love. This is the movie that won Best Picture over Saving Private Ryan. I have not seen Saving Private Ryan, and I have not seen this movie either. But from what I understand, and this is just what I think also, the fact that this movie won Best Picture over Saving Private Ryan is kind of ridiculous. But we'll wait until I see both movies to see if that's actually justified. But this has a good cast. It has Gwyneth Paltrow, Joseph Fiennes, Jeffrey Rush, Colin Firth, Ben Affleck, and Judi Dench. I love Judi Dench. So yeah, I mean, I didn't know if I wanted to pick this one up or not, solely because this is one of those movies that's produced by Harvey Weinstein. And he's not an executive producer like a lot of the movies, like Pulp Fiction. He's a producer, not an executive producer. He won an Oscar for the movie. So I don't know if I should have gotten this or not, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. I just don't know. And then the other two I got at Goodwill. This one was actually brand new factory sealed, which is pretty cool. This is Herbie Fully Loaded. This is the Lindsay Lohan movie. The Herbie movie. I haven't really seen that many. That many of the Herbie movies. I've seen this one, and I've seen The Love Bug. I love The Love Bug, and I remember liking this one. This one also has a good cast besides Lindsay Lohan. Justin Long, Breckin Meyer, Matt Dillon, Michael Keaton, and yeah, I decided to watch this one again to see if it's any good or not. And it's directed by, I think her name's Angela Robinson, who recently did the Professor Marsden and the Wonder Woman, which I haven't seen, but I've actually heard is pretty good. So, yeah, looking forward to checking this out again. And then the last thing I got at Goodwill is another special edition. This is My Best Friend's Wedding. There are certain rom-coms I like. I like Bridesmaids. I like Mean Girls. I like My Best Friend's Wedding. I like Notting Hill. Notting Hill is one of my all-time favorite romance movies, and you're going to see another romance movie in here that it's not a comedy, but it's quite amazing. But yeah, and also it's Julia Roberts. I love Julia Roberts. It also has Cameron Diaz and Rupert Everett. Good cast. So excited to rewatch this one. And then the last two things I got were from a pawn shop that me and my brother went to. They're all out of order, so let me get them real quick. I only got 3 things there. All their DVDs are $1. And I thought, might as well get a couple, see if there's any one I got. The first one that caught my eye that I wanted to see that I haven't seen in a while, really want to check out, only for $1, I thought, why not? That is the widescreen edition of Welcome to Mooseport. This being the movie with Ray Romano and Gene Hackman. I remember liking this movie, but I also remember it not being anything all that spectacular. I'm a fan of Gene Hackman, and I'm a big fan of Ray Romano. Everybody Loves Raymond is one of my top 10 favorite shows of all time. I used to watch it when I was a kid. I still watch it on reruns on TV Land. But yeah, I rewatched this one just to see if it's as good as everybody says it is. And the second one I got, this one I got mainly just for the cast. and the director. So this is also $1, and that is I got The Whackness. This has Ben Kingsley, Josh Peck, Famke Jensen, Olivia Thirlby, Mary-Kate Olsen, and Method Man. Interesting cast. The main reason I got it was because of Josh Peck. I mean, everybody my age, you saw at least one episode of Drake and Josh. I watched all of Drake and Josh. That show is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. I still stand by that. It's absolutely hilarious. And I wish Paramount would put it out on DVD, the whole series. Or if Paramount can't, give it to Shout Factory, because Shout Factory's been putting out a lot of Nickelodeon stuff. Anyways, but haven't seen this one. It's also directed by Jonathan Levine, who did 50-50 The Night Before, which I really liked. And he also did Snatched with Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn, and I think he also did Warm Bodies, which I haven't seen that one, but so yeah, thought this one sounded good. And then this made the whole trip to the pawn shop worthwhile. For only $1, Before Sunset. In my opinion, this is the best romance movie ever made. I loved this movie so much. I watched it recently. I got from the library, because I go to the library often and get DVDs. I got a double feature that had Before Sunrise and Before Sunset. I loved Before Sunrise. This is even better. This is such a... It's so good. It's oh my gosh. It's amazing. It has one of the best endings in history. I love it. I haven't seen the third one, Before Midnight, which I need to as soon as possible, because I was going to after I watched this one, but I didn't get to it. But oh, man, this movie's so good. I mean, Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke, such incredible chemistry. One of the most believable couples ever. And Richard Linklater, I think next to Dazed and Confused, this is his best movie. It's so amazing. It's just, now you have to see Before Sunrise before you see Before Sunset. You have to. But oh my gosh, for $1, this is worth it. I now need to find Before Sunrise, which is hard to find on DVD, so hopefully one day I'll find it soon for cheap. But anyway, this made it worth it. I love that movie so much. So that's everything I got. To quickly recap, I got James Bond pop figure, Dr. No, Kronk pop figure. I got, and these are no order, just the way I stacked them. The Bodyguard, Shakespeare in Love, Herbie Fully Loaded, My Best Friend's Wedding, Tootsie, Welcome to Mooseport, The Whackness, and the amazing Before Sunset. So that's everything. If any of you have seen these movies, let me know what you guys think of them. I'm always interested to see what other people think of movies. But yeah, let me know if, because a lot of these I actually haven't seen, so leave me a comment and tell me if they're any good or not, if you've seen any of the ones I've talked about. So yeah, that's it. So hope everybody has had a good day, and I'll see you guys later.